Work has finally slowed down and I am so relieved. Finally have time to do prints, and today I'm gonna be doing this Berlin subway station print. I also feel like the last few weeks when I was really busy, I was really lost. I think I've just been rushing from point A to point B, just trying to reply to emails and eating, food quickly. So I really didn't have time to even breathe. But now that I have stopped the urgency of things, I feel like I have this time to really slow down, but questions like where am I going to go next and what's next have made me feel a little bit lost, and I don't know what to do. So I just sharpened my tools, and before I start doing that and carving my way through, I just want to say that when I was really busy, I was really in full-on survival mode. And if you're like me, you tie your self-worth to productivity, and the more you do, the better it is, and the more praises you get. So it's this positive feedback that you have that you instill in your mind and you keep going on. And then when you come to the breaking point, you realize that all this are just not worth it anymore. And now that work has really finally slowed down, the silence is really very confrontational and it's very uncomfortable for me. So that's why I do prints like this, to really ask myself and to find myself at the moments that I'm lost. Okay, just finished this scarf and I'm ready to print. I was also just thinking that one of the recent weekends that I had with my friends, there's this one guy that was working really hard while we were hanging out. And he was working on his laptop, trying to clear as much work as he can. Clearly he was really swamped with work. And I was just asking him whether this is worth it, to work over the weekends, to be striving so hard. And he said that he didn't bother and he didn't mind working over the weekends, especially since he was compensated so well. I think I struggled to really understand where it comes from. I struggled to accept as well to work over the weekends, to burn your time and your rest time in order to earn even more money. It's not that I don't like money. I think for me, rest is also so important so that we can be a bit more productive and also to enjoy our day-to-day, presence. And that's why I felt that I couldn't accept where he's coming from, but that's also his way of life. And I'm gonna start painting this. I think some of you also asked is that why did I not carve the top part? It's because I think I'm just gonna roll the bottom part, and I want to potentially cut this off and do something else like another print, or maybe add on to, add some fancy things at the top if I find the bottom too boring. But we'll see. We'll see how this print goes at first, and then I'll decide later on. Okay, I just finished this print, and looking up and forward, pun intended, I think looking too far ahead would be too much, especially when things are too vague and you cannot predict the future. But I think when you're feeling lost, it's really not a sign of failure. It's just, a sign of realignment, to really think about the direction that you're going into, whether that is for you or not. Perhaps sometimes it's also a reminder for yourself that you need to take a break. Whether you had enough rest for the past few weeks, and whether this path that you're going on is the right one for you.